anyways, my brand new Stitch Fix shipment came in the mail this week. And unlike before, I've actually tried everything on. I have all my photos, like the blog post is ready. I'm hoping it'll go live tomorrow. And it will be live on Crazy Together, my lifestyle blog, so crazytogether.com. If you want to find it, stop over there tomorrow. This is probably the most surprising fix I've ever received in the mail. Layla is my stylist, and she always sends great stuff. I'm never really worried about that. But when I looked in the app, you know there's a Stitch Fix app right now, I hope. And I have it on my iPhone, so unlike previous times, this app actually shows some photos of the items I'm getting, and if it doesn't have a photo yet, it at least gives me a description. So I was kind of scrolling through, and I was actually nervous about what was coming in my Stitch Fix box. There was a poncho and a photo of a dress that I wasn't really crazy about, but you know, the rule about Stitch Fix is you try everything on. So my 5 items came. I'm very excited to show them to you. So the first item that Layla sent was a sweater, which is always a safe bet with me. It's called the Una Chevron Pointel Knit Sweater, and it's from Market and Spruce. The price is $68. And it's listed as, the color is listed as fuchsia, but in my mind it's more of a purple than a fuchsia. I usually hear fuchsia and I think bright pink. But it's a pretty basic sweater, and the chevron in the title of it actually comes from the knit. You can see a little bit of chevron knit into there. So it's sort of basic. I wasn't really sure what to think of it at first. I was concerned that it wasn't going to be long enough. I like my sweaters to come down and kind of hit me at the hips. I did try it on, and I can't tell you now, I'm already planning to keep it. So it was a really, really great item. Purple is one of my favorite colors, so especially in the fall and the winter, it's a great universal color. So it's definitely a keeper. The second item she sent was the dress, and I was nervous about this one. It's by Maggie London, and it's called the Ellington dress. It's $158, so it's pricey. And it's very much a winter dress. The color is listed as black, but you know, I would actually call it off-white with black flowers. And I'm into florals. Like, Layla knows me really well, and she knows that I really like flower prints and florals. I have a ton of floral items pinned to my Pinterest board. And so the flowers, I'm sure that was why she sent this to me. And in her note, she said it was a fit and flare dress, which I normally love fit and flare. So I thought, well, I don't really need a dress, and I'm really pale in the winter, and I don't really know why I would want to wear something whitish. But I tried it on, and although I would definitely wear a cardigan or something with it, it was a stunning dress on, especially after I added a cardigan to cover up my pasty arms. So, beautiful dress. You know, if you don't mind white in the winter and you have it for a special occasion, I highly recommend it. I'm not personally keeping it because I don't have any special occasions coming up, and it would just hang in my closet waiting to be worn. But so I'm sending it back. But I do really recommend it. And as I'm feeling it now, I remember how soft it was, like surprisingly soft. So that was item number 2. Number 3 on the list was a poncho, and I'm not really a poncho person. It is called the Blake Poncho Pullover Sweater. It's by Colorworks, spelled the British way with O-U-R, and the price is $68. So I like my sweaters to be more fitted and more tailored for my body type. So when I heard poncho, I got a little nervous. I was envisioning a garbage bag when I wore it, you know, just fabric everywhere, flowing. And then it also had a cowl neck on top of it, so that just meant more fabric and more flowing to me. But, you know, I tried it on. I'll show you the rest of it. The color is listed as a gray sweater. That's the neck. But it's black and gray, and it has some tan stripes at the bottom. And you know, at the end of your fix, when you leave feedback, and one of the questions is, how would you categorize this fix, like exciting and fun? one of the categories is surprising. This was definitely the most surprising fix I've ever gotten, because going into it, there was a dress and a poncho that I was pretty sure I was going to hate, and I ended up loving them. Yeah, I'm not a poncho person, but I think this is swinging me into becoming a poncho person. It was like wrapping myself in a blanket and it being stylishly acceptable. So, highly recommend the poncho. And it was only $68, which is a low-ish price point for a Stitch Fix sweater. So, item number 4 on my list is also for Market and Spruce. I swear this one brand is taking over my closet. It's the Colibri plaid printed tab sleeve shirt. It's $48. And I've actually been seeing this exact shirt make the rounds on my Pinterest board. I don't know if you know who Erin from Living in Yellow is, but she's another big Stitch Fix blogger, and I just saw that she received the exact same shirt in her own box this month. So, and Erin and I don't have similar tastes. Like, the clothes she gets are usually very different from the clothes I get, but this plaid shirt came along, and I've been craving plaid. Specifically, a plaid shirt and a vest to go over it. I still don't own the vest. Layla, maybe if you see this, you'll find a really great vest to send my way. But I saw this one, and it looked really baggy online, and it didn't have complete full sleeves. The sleeves are made to be rolled up, and they're already sort of a 3/4 length. And it didn't have a regular collar. And I may or may not be happy wearing a vest when I finally get one, but I know for sure I wear a lot of pullover crew neck sweaters. And so a classic plaid button down to go under it has been like on my list for a while. I just don't shop at the store, so I don't buy one myself. But I never pinned this to my Pinterest because of that, because of those things. But I tried it on, it came my way, and I loved it. It's incredibly soft. I don't know if it's washable or not, but it's really, really soft, and it wasn't too baggy on like I feared, and I will find something warm to put over it if I don't own a vest. Like, it is a really, really great kind of a easy to style top. So it's a keeper for sure. The last item in my fix was the one I was the most excited about going into it. It was another pair of Liverpool skinny pants. This one is the Reagan skinny pant. It's $88, and I will tell you before I even show you the pants, I already own 3 pair of Liverpool pants of some sort, 2 of which are skinny pants and one is a boot cut, and they're amazing. Like, they're great for winter. The skinny ones in particular are awesome with a pair of riding boots. They are very flattering. They have a really good, crisp, kind of tight fit, but not too tight, and they're actual pants versus like leggings. So when she sent this pair my way, I was really excited. They're gray, and they have a black check to them, and they're exactly like all the others that I own. They have like actual back pockets. I don't think you would put anything in the pockets except maybe like a driver's license or a debit card, but you know, they do actually have a pocket if you're interested. And then I tried them on and they looked really edgy. Like, they fit perfect. They fit like all the others, but something about the larger scale of the check and the fact that it was black and gray, I don't really know what it was, but they looked edgy. And I wore them with black boots, and it looked not soft and not feminine, which is the look I'm usually kind of going for. And something about the check, I understand it's more like a plaid than a stripe, but something about the way they looked on, it reminded me of having striped pants on. It actually reminded me a lot of the printed legging phase, and I never did printed leggings because I did not want stripes to go around my legs. And that was kind of how I felt like while I was wearing these. Like, I was so excited. But then they're not really my style at all. I don't know about a white blouse. I tried it with a red blouse. Normally black and gray, I would go for black or gray, but I was trying to do something different. And because they're so skinny, I wanted something that was longer. I don't like wearing super skinny pants with shorter tops. I like the sweater or the top to kind of come down a little and cover things up. But the longest thing I could find was a red blouse, and it wasn't good for me. So I'm reluctantly sending these back. I think they're great. I think if you have the right white blouse, it could look fantastic. Actually, now that I'm saying that, I have a really good lawn white blouse. I don't know why I didn't think of it. I might be trying it on. But anyways, these were kind of my biggest disappointment. But there were so many other surprises. The poncho and the dress was beautiful. So there you have it. There's my fix. It will be on my lifestyle blog, Crazy Together. Hopefully tomorrow, definitely sometime this weekend. And I'm so happy that you stopped by. Thank you so much. I can stick around for about a minute or two if you have any questions or anything that you're wondering about Stitch Fix. I'd be happy to answer them. But if not, it was great to see you, and I'll see you the next time my fix comes around. Bye, everybody.